What is going on, guys? This is your boy Blakey the Kid, and we are back with another Faithful Gaming video. Now, I know I'm late with this one. This is another reaction video to King of Fighters 15. This one is actually late. This one actually came out already. Yuri Sakazaki, however you want to say it, it doesn't matter. Nobody really cares about this character anyway. Which is the reason why it took me a long time to even do a reaction trailer to this, because I seen the the notification that this one came out, and I was like, like, to me personally, Yuri stopped being good ever since King of Fighters 94 in my opinion. Well, actually 95. 96 she got weird. 97 she was irrelevant. 98 her normals just got like super buffed, which made her good, and then she just got extremely weird after that. Like Yuri Sakazaki, let me stop saying that before I disrespect somebody. But Yuri Sakazaki was actually like a, I would say she was like the Dan character for King of Fighters. Now I know a lot of people might be like, what? Like, nah, that's Shingo. Shingo is actually the Dan character. Nah, Yuri Sakazaki is, because those of you guys who are familiar with this, she takes a lot of her moves from the Street Fighter cast. Like, and she gets a lot of her moves from like Ryu and stuff like that, but she's not bad. Like, she's always been like good for whatever reason, and so it doesn't necessarily make her a Dan character, so to speak, in the sense to where she's always bad. Like, she's always been like at least mid tier. The later games she became like top tier, especially in King of Fighters 14. And 13, she was like high tier or whatever. I wouldn't say she was a top tier character, but she was definitely high tier. But yeah, man. But yeah. So without further ado, let's just get into this joint. I am not impressed. Okay. Pow Pow Cafe. Okay.
Yuri-chan, ビシッと決めちゃうぞ。
Yuri Sakazaki.
Okay.
極限流奥義。
Oh my god. He's so freaking annoying. Oh, he blows. Okay. Okay. I mean, she pretty much looks the same.
KOF
Alright.
Shatter all expectations.
Okay. Well, like I said, she pretty much played the same. I don't know if any of you guys actually know this, but King of Fighters, the makers of King of Fighters 14, the people who worked on that project, they actually made a manga to it. And I don't know if you guys actually, I'm gonna touch on that a little bit more in the next video, but it seemed like a good time to kind of mention it with this one, because they did something a little different with Yuri Sakazaki in the manga rendition of King of Fighters. I forget what it's called, but I'm gonna post a link to it down in the down in the description box. So those of you guys who are interested in is watching this video, you guys can go check it out and stuff like that. But what they actually said in the manga was like Yuri has a very adept ability to actually see a move and mimic it. The only thing is, because she's not consistent with it, and because she's not she's not a real in-depth practitioner of it, if you will, it like doesn't really have much power to it. Which she like there's a I hope you guys don't care about spoilers for this, but there's a point in the manga where she actually mimics Shune's abilities. You know, he has like the little claws in the hands and stuff like that. She actually mimicked it, and so which begged the question, like, why does SNK always make her mimic moves from the Street Fighter world? In retrospect, like, she doesn't even know that world exists. So why did they make her mimic moves from there instead of moves from the actual game? In all honesty, I just want them to do something better with Yuri. Like, I'm not saying that she's a bad character. Truth be told, even though I don't really much care for this character, I still played with her in King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. Cause she was good. I could use the King of Fighters 94 version of her and stuff like that, which was good. That was the one I like playing with or whatever. Even though the normal version was actually the cheapest one, but that's neither here nor there. Like, that's a conversation for a different time. So, but yeah, man, I would actually like to see her do that versus, copy, and then even her Saiha special, it kind of like mimics Chun-Li's Kikosho, but it's whatever. So, let's kind of break down this video a little bit.
Yuri Sakazaki.
Okay, so she got her regular normals. I wonder if, since this is like the normal rendition of it, I wonder if they make that dive kick right there. Hold on, let me see. Let me go back to it. There we go. This dive kick right here that she just did. I wonder if they're gonna make that just normal, kind of like Yun, which again would be like, okay, like you're just copying another Street Fighter character. Which at the end of the day, I mean, it's neither here nor there with me, but I just wanted to see them do something different, do something more, like kind of like how they did with Robert Garcia in 2003. Like, they gave him a cool stance, cool outfit, gave him better moves and stuff like that. Like, change her up a bit, but like change her to like make her own style or something like that. Like, make her a real character, if you will. Like, she's kind of like we're just gonna make this character and like plug stuff in, like, it's kind of like whatever. But I'm curious to see if they're just gonna make this a normal, or normally she would have to do like this little, like, kind of like Akuma's demon flip, and then he could do like a dive kick or something like that afterwards. She would have to normally do it like that. But I wonder if they're gonna just do it just normally or whatever. But that'd be cool if they did. Alright, I wonder if you could just grab him in the air. Like, this is probably a flip. You probably gonna have to do a demon flip. I wonder if you could follow up after a side hop, after you hit somebody. Like, that was kind of another thing that kind of held Yuri back. She didn't really have much combo potential. She had a lot of combo potential in King of Fighters 13, but in any other game, like, she didn't really have much combo potential. But like, she had like a bunch of cheap gimmicks or cheap tricks and stuff like that that made her good or whatever. But like, I don't think that's gonna fly in these newer games or whatever. But I mean, yeah, this is Yuri, man. I don't really know much to say about it, but yeah, like I said earlier, I'm hoping that the manga that they created, they will like open up some aspects of that with Yuri, like see her actually do some moves from people from King of Fighters instead of like Street Fighter or whatever. Because like, apparently, like, she doesn't even know people from Street Fighter exist, so why is she stealing their moves or whatever? But it's whatever, man. Like, I'm just kind of like repeating myself right now, trying to make this video longer than it should be, I guess. But I don't really know much more to say about this girl, man. Like, she's been like consistently the same throughout the game, always, kind of like Rio. Like, there's not much it's not really much they would add or take away from Rio Sakazaki. He's always like been the same. Like, they always like kind of switched up to Kuma. Robert is always switching up, but like Rio and Yuri, like, they're always like the same, which is weird. But I mean, I'm hoping that they'll do something different with them. Other than that, this is my take on this video. Yuri is Yuri at the end of the day, man. But that's it. That's really all I can say about this video, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I mean, why try to drag this thing out any longer than it has to be? But yeah, this is Blakey the Kid reminding you guys to stay faithful.